na African Eye friends BBC African Eye ene de aba na owura Anas Arimia Anas eka ho bi na TB Joshua ena wo mo kyerese ade na wo grand plan na ni disciples no nkrofo na wo no mo ye adwuma no na waye o mo se wo mo ewo nkoasom mu na ne enti a wo ye o mo nkoasom titiru wo mo ya abrofo no yentie ne nkrofo no nsema na wo mo ka efa ho ye ba ye bedi ho nkomo.
He was building the church itself. In these constructions were going on fast. It's like his dream. Something that can beat the Gothic temples in Europe.
Everybody worked to build this massive structure. TB Joshua was trying to create his own empire. Behind the scenes, you've got a workforce with no pay. We were a machine around him.
He wouldn't have been able to do it without all the disciples. But we did the actual work, you know.
He had a grand plan. Not all disciples knew what was happening. It was a secret. He told me personally, when he remembered what these white people did to our forefathers, that it hurt him. That whatever it would take him, he said the whites, that he will bring them here. He will make sure that he will enslave them, that they will serve him.
I was there in that meeting. He wants to use white people to be his slaves. Westerners, they enslaved his forefathers. So he himself now will enslave them. He said it loud and clear.
That was one of the motivation factors in him. He said, Agomo, that's, I will teach them lesson. I will show them.
TB Joshua wanted to write history for himself. He wanted them to serve him. He wanted to rule over them.
And my brother, he did it. A disciple of TB Joshua is a slave to TB Joshua.
I was a disciple of TB Joshua for 10 years, from 2001 to 2010.
I stayed in that place till 2013. So what's that, 12, 13 years that I was there, yeah, in Lagos.
I was 16 or maybe even 15 when I first visited, and then I stayed for 14 years.
What is the problem you have with your brain?
I always have a terrible headache, which is called migraine. And anytime it happens, I always misbehave. I don't care about what happens in my surroundings. I always behave irrationally. I don't care about what happens to me next.
Tell us what normally happens to you, the experiences you have when this migraine comes.
I always have terrible nightmares. So this nightmares always haunts me. I don't regard anybody. I just behave the way my spirit dictates to me. Anything my spirit says, I will just do it.
If you
Can you say it again?
Yes, I said I was also sexually molested by TB Joshua.
Okay.
I was trapped in the synagogue for 14 years of my life. I spent my youth in the synagogue until God set me free. If not for God, I would not be here today.
Okay.
And I've documented it in a book form.
Okay.
It's not the time to dress up, this is the time to address. Yes, and I'm also talking on behalf of other young girls that are still in captivity of TB Joshua. 8 years old, 14 years old, 11 years old. Yes, I'm saying it. 11 years old are still there because they have money, because they have fame, because they have connection. They can put people down.
The occult of TB Joshua and wetimahwe kakra bi no na the first one no papa na okasa and the right hand man Agomu Paul no and afensu mami wensu na woka no ho pa Sean
The speaker
the ekoso yi asofwe omo the name asie but at the end of the day e ba abontene
me fast da ma otumfo nyankopon ne mra sam so أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أما بعد Media the speaker and yama.
And young one say,
We oh. If you quiet a chase say Usumu, Yama. One more from what deep for no. Yeah. So penko force through one more power we are here. So be cool too. That's because of a prophet here. So prophet in the Ukraine. Set one what the boss say pay uko. Unka ji uko.
But when we cook,
now when we cook slowly. TB Joshua Bonia what did we are serious and we no. Answer for we are moka. No ho. E wo ho no mu a yakewa hakura bre.
But say no hear evidence.
Evidence the baby. Obo be kremu to be prophet bia we kronfo.
Prophet
bia. Ma bia ma kan twam.
Obi oba ya no say we prophet bia.
Nyankopon say wo sunsun oboa we kronfo.
Nyankopon kasa nkyere ni.
Because wo na wo kremu say wo ni meme de me secret no. Say about 12 hours da me so me da. Where is your power? Where is your power? Yetu asori for say nkrofo we munya wo bochi die. What me di Ghana ma free Ghana ko Nigeria akofa nsuo ba say o ma pete baby a wo to ade say beto. Are you serious? Ko Jeremiah ka say mi wo Yakob ka jije me say ka kira on say mi fie mpo na mi wo mboni mi fie ye fa mawo. So wo cancel room ho no mo a. Wo raka empathy si ho. Ah mo ne ma da wa so dem ho no.
Mami kan.
Me de o kan Bible ka dada no on de okobedia o. Okobedia yesu ntunu fu say o meba ani ni di abada da o.
Ya de ne koy ne say o say na o tiade wo no so.
Tiale enti
eba o ye de o pe bia.
Hwe ye ko Bible nu ko ya di 44:7 ne ye kan. Omo repu ma no.
Yeah.
Hwe o kan Hosea chapter 9 verse 7 o say asotwe na ne reba. On so ya ade na chafe na pi.
Yes.
Asotwe na ne reba na areto na adu. Na Israel be wuru sa di for ya abodanfo na jimifo.
Sana ba.
Me ya printing press.
Bible na kan.
Come on, what is that chino?
Amen. O say
9 verse 7. 9 verse 7 come na me ntwe osi ya
9 verse 7.
Ko
Babi a
Hosea 9:7.
asotwe na no
Adu ena adu ne ya kwa no ntoma no ko
areto na no anya adu.
eri na asu ne ema na pia bontin
Israel be hu say odifo no ye ojimifo.
Obu ya jimifo
Na honhom ne otan a eso pii no nti
kan ye abodanfo bi so ho kan pa so kan ye
ane mayira ho. Na honhom nipa no ye
abodanfo wo mo so mu asem no
amumuyefo.
Omo ya de boyefo they are not from God. Ghana akwa de ba kwa di kasi e obewuo no wa bro nsa what me to car 20 che but of the kan minidiri
my daughter
aproku my daughter e bia sipen nanso wo mo a enya meto wo no mo no omo ti wo di dwene se wo mo bu nkrofa fo mo wodi wo boa nyabobo wiase no wodi e be karma me friend of the laws of nature what the fair wiase ni nyina eti wo bu obi in the name of God no e hu che bibia ne mo wase mi se yakobo fa ne bu a ntone ntem wana ka che ho se empanyini se wona ko da ya mpene dabre enti boni abaye bia ne yakobo on fi o because one day no sa so twe ne beba dem kan na be kan fa se mi si in ka san che o wi hu kura wase ja'atu ayamin wase daneba ja'atu ayamin wakabu ja'atu ayamin wakadimi yenu wasi hazana sarfu israil annabi hamqa insana ruhum majnunan odo hamqa
insanu
hamqa ya foolish no jibino kan ye no
Okay.
wasi anti be ma so sa ko from so be huhum ni pa no ya bodanfo o boni e wadi ansa no wu sa be ye video wi no ho hyehyere obi owo no no so wu asa de wu he wu asa
But I say strong nation and oten and kano also the speaker utie papa na wo kasa ne right hand man na or just say adwempo a grand plan or person who enslave abrofo no because of the omoye ekire ye nananom and oba no so say or sexually molested wa be na
why basa
TB Joshua Moai Basa.
Speaker ana pay do tu fo nyango pa say yen kandi na sen kandi ne kanyina na se na chi nanim
obi ani ho
wa yekukrumotie insan ho mopo baba God
Nahamadu
ko men se o te kokko so tu fo se tu
menana no
yewura
Kobia Asante Kotoko
o ma hini ayo fe
amenchia omo amani
papa bi si e fe no okese
okese
omo fo hawo ne amani no ma menchia omo nyina titiri omo mo de messages ni nyina ba abantene no we no akwa ye no ho atesem say no kura say no kura yekom say no kura ampa Ghana for 77 producer e bi mfanye lesson because said the show kan obitimi free Ghana ha fagallon ekọ Nigeria ko je ensuo say we de ba be petepete na wudru wu si Africa mu ana hwegu a sa sa akwa je mfro hwe o hawo ni amane a enemu ya ade a ekọ so say eye Nigeria ne de ya fa ne say na say no mo ye ebi wo Ghana ha eniema ekoso Ghana da bia meka se meni asofo bebiri abobọ crash e won nkura bi ho bo a woni ne di nkomo na ne wo ho na obi so afre no na ofre no kura nko nto so onto so no nyum kura nkyere no
enya so no nyum
ebi eluma nyuma no ogbo acapella kyere no na ogbo acapella kyere no
woni soforo asi oba ba
da ho no na oba bia afre no
ukwa wo yeni papa
ya de ho hwe esa se se ne Ghana ankasa no yansum nyakopon o yasum sofo
mo
and now solidin kura no obo a eden
de sofo beka se ye no na
obi kwa soli a se bia kane me ko roman me ko methodist me ko pentecost no and atwam me ko sofo so nso asole me ko sofo we ho onya soli se kim ni nyame asole
o spending the time nyina
what you say hwe enipa hunu se enuane a yedi ko yeyem no enoa na esama ye yade at the same time wona mabontina ka kura tu musie keke etimi ma wo yale enti nipa eniba bia se wo de wonyale da ebi ni ho na nka nipa be dewu enso obiti hwesam woman was ni tie o
was migraine nti
you see
ti ade
enso wo doctor wo specialist ono no etire nko an ohwem
oso ono ne de na ba ne instinct be ka kire ne se wonye no omu bia de open wo ye
nanim hwe onim we no niema
ko se honhom
niema course no esa we so wodi ache wo mukura because obi won no ye to aso saa na sebe wo kopeba obisimi no be dance an wa na nti wo sebe nti wo ko school ndi na akosua ye so wan ko school kura nti wo tifie no a wo no maame no wabusuafo te no nti wantie se ye no obi na eda ye no obi na dase na aba
abra wo kunu no
na wo aba
abortions are o hwe documentaries are yes
obi timi ya ade bi wo twene ho a won tie ase
oba ba ko yi tre
obi abompa ya
no one no
abompa ya no pa ekọ adwuma wobekọ na wabie no store no ohyem anipa be buo paade ato wosemese abompa ya ho me de adwuma na hyenya me ya akwankyere bi ho wobekọ no petepete anima bi gu we no so look what this sense enti die pa hen na sebe yenkofa sebe adwempa me hye ni patirim mesra ye maame nom a mo totontos ni sa na mo kura de ya no masem a mo bo omo ma tu kwan a omo kope brabo na ye ka chom se bia ye nya pepa no omo nso bi na ye omo Ghana ha abrochire nso no ye de mra ene nyama na de pepa ni ye tie ni ye chiri ni ye to niema obi se be gire mu ma no ni pa ni ha o wo se be gire mu ma no dem menti ase wo gire mu na se opagya nsa fa ka ba bia ni pa ne te no ebe ko look what this mesre ye papa nom ye maame nom se eni die kwa so se no sebe mpraduasa ye mfie ni ntofom
very well
ni nyankopon nim kita ho na se nyame se wontie wa wo bi bompa ma beda yiye wade na wo ye me se wo bi ni girlfriend ne o mu da wie ya na mu kosi ho so fone se nyame ehira na wo wonim se bone na wo ye wo so wade atum se nyame ehira wa ba na wo ehira wo
okay also dey no
andi na woni soforo mom no
hentia yan ko
some way very very pathetic and
obi kasa
osodi me kasa tre wa hentia yanko
the speaker I mu distract here you should mun talk am we very very pathetic me share story na me tie nsam na e ma we ho and this early morning na nipa na ye ka na asem no kwa maybe say wo he wawu oni ho sesia etibesen bisa say sa bre na we nyina ekoso no omo wo he and obia ntimi ama abonte ameka say this is what is happening to us saying that TB Joshua especially yashemofo na was all enslave omo no that time they adwene ba TB Joshua trim so person because omo ayo ancestors omo yo omo den.
But you see o question of identity fe na eba no investigations no more investigation can take maybe it can take 20 years before say the results will come out. So it is very inconsequential. Say Obaka say
why identity
oh tell me
the question I can ask maybe because you show woman yeah what be jina ho say na or molesting or something like that for how many years 12 years or 14 years or kidnapping and at that time no ye dey
oh no dey no TB Joshua the oye ne say
oh kwane ho mimi hu bi
ne synagogue church no amanfo wo mu a wafa omo as disciples
oni omo wo
ne ma wonu omo wo ho
enti within ne ma na mu no ye bisa
oh yes
enti esi a ne ma no obi ntumi nko ba bia
no untumi nko ba bia ehon no untumi mpie epokura no wakwa abontene okwa amanfo di wachi
abusia ansem we de betimi aka fa won se de besi bia nya sia wie e na afa nipa na ye ka na asem no wowu
no it doesn't matter
wowu
when you religious issue when you human rights issues. So the fact is the fact is we no does not negate ne niema wo ye
osiyeka
e wo se yeka and e wo se asotwe bi so den
let me finish we adesua
yes
so the chona kan ye wadifo atorofo pa e wo ho ye papa so wo ho and so obi fato ne wo se oye nyame adwuma ana se oye prophet of God now the way e hihye ase ya wo be se o chede enfa so e ba so no ene de he so what wo so we nyame nipa wo ye sofo wo ye nyame adwuma na wo timi tiku a na wo ti wo ye create empire na wo de nkofo ekọ so mu se ya e kire say ye hwe we nkwa we ye futu sam ekoma nipa nyina nipa ye wo bia titu ye abibifo ye fanya adesua se wo ko ba bi se wo yare kope nkwaje na kopa yare sa na wo ko na sofo ni ye se ni na se won fa won hye ba bia na untumi ma bonte me ka se na sofo na ye mia e ya adesua enko mo bia ye fa ntu ye honfo
okay me da say now for it
oh doctor
Mr. Speaker
what's kakra
enti de me na na ye me na na muni
ebi wo ho a echen we
wa ba ne ho papa ansa na wo ko
oh yeah
wa jempa
wa sa me real feelings ni nyina ni
wa re ma
na ba ye ni de anya ba we fo wa na ma fu
ajuo
ba ye ni de anya be fo wa
obi se wu a omo su wu nukura mbo no wo nyin de su wo fake ni wo
wu wa sa ba so zia
abu ajuo
wa sa ne ho asa ba
za no bi kan
why dey
ebi su wa fake ni wo
wu
ofege ompie
wawu edi
yi kaka we yo moye
wo so nya no obi owu no okay
ja empani bu be
masan wo foli
empani se wudi di boni wo no nyamfo di ma wo guda ni mu asa what
begase
wodi tu ase kura wa wi chance
what ya say
adu brat na say yan ba
di tu ase obi chance
what ya say what ya say ai be man one man da pa o
TB Joshua
na ho na ho hia
o fa o dia angle bi on so be fa ne dia
o say
masan wo foli
e ara wo say
hwa empani bu baby ya na enyi nipa o ya na du obi o hu ni sa no o ha obi ho atu o hu o ha bi o ko mu na nya obi o kura nya o pese o be ko o betu ni
de na da ho
ya tabu
ahina we wo se afo amanko
wo hwa empani bu baby
masalu
empani tu antanka o se oni abusuanti ko no ko bodu obi akwaba na dabi we na gwasie no
ni kanka be sie no
na sa ho kire nti ye fa asorobo da ho
na wa de ka sura
tokro ka sura
ko ye
I was my say.
What are we doing?
No way.
Yeah, concept.
And I think
Ralph.
No offense, no so French. Yes, I'm one.
I was there. I TB Joshua. And you are Oyen. Akoye ni mehunu no makantan ene wo de ja nchirima na masira say ade bia boni mu no ye wo de papa ne na boni ne mu timi gidin sene papa no
ase boni gidi che papa
ye ka nyina na ye say asofo papa bia ni wiase
obi wo ho
so
sofo de bi wo ho
nanso apapa wo ho se de wadi bia boni se de wo de papa ana me kan de na boni ne mu ma be kata papa ne so fe se mpani kula bo be se papa ntre oh, when you partner now, can I sempa? Wanted that. Who can for wanted that? Name mum. Body kitty. Let that one thing, number for some, you can say the ambassador.
Send a name the chassis.
Well, yes,
very good.
And then you should be
food nation.
What's it?
Nana, Yanko.
And never TB Joshua, and just a son of so in that year. So, na me to me na mo fo. Wo kwa sori a. Hu se nipa na akora so no. Ni nchira chira te sei. Ni nema bi te sei. Bia na ba bia ba mi ehunu dua kora eyo.
Shajara.
Agenti da bia ya fa wo je kwa. Enu an se nipa no wo asoro wo de ehoso ene nipa. Ene sa ye. Ho fe.
Instruments no kura ni kome no.
Ohun.
Anwanwan sema ye hu ye.
Miracles no ba. Obolu njaro. Unum se ebidi gidie bi le kwa asori ya esere pa me na bi onyanwu goto wo se de nti okwa die ni se onzo mu wu na omo dankofo no kon no enti no okwa
okay enti ye